Welcome to Flyers TV. Today I thought you'd just give you a wee bit of insight what's happening during the close season. I know a lot of the fans have been a bit frustrated at the fact that not much information has been coming out of the club recently, but we're all working hard behind the scenes here and we want to make sure that this season will hit the ground running. Last year was a bit of a rush, if that's the correct phrase, because we were late in being accepted to the league and it didn't really give us that much time to get things together the way we want to. So this season we've got to make sure that happens. Things like the new jerseys are not on order, but the designs are coming through for us. We're going to decide what colours we want to play in. Obviously it'll be the blue and gold, but what pattern, what design we're looking at. With Todd returning, we're now sort of full steam ahead regarding players, and of course the recent announcement that Danny Stewart's back is a big boost to the club as well. As you can see, I'm sitting here in front of my computer and currently just typing an email to a sponsor deal we've just tied up and confirmed, which is great, but more of that will come out within the next few weeks. As you've probably read this week, there's been a restructure of the league, which means that we're playing in two conferences. Now we are aware of what's definitely happening. We'll be getting the season ticket prices put together. In fact, we have done, and that information will be released to the fans very, very shortly, and you'll be able to buy your tickets very soon. Stephen McLean's been working hard on our website recently, and we've just increased our bandwidth, which gives us much more availability, and a completely new design will be up and ready shortly, in line with the rest of the league websites. We'll have our sponsors featured on the front. There'll be more information, more photographs, and our own Flyers TV, of course, will be featured quite highly on the website, as well as on YouTube and Facebook. Talking about Flyers TV, it was a great success for us last year. We have great feedback, so we want to sort of expand that now, have more interaction with the fans, and try and do things like this interview I'm doing today. We'll do more of them before the end of the season, before the start of the season, so that you can see what is going on, and our aim to keep you more informed. The community programme is starting to take shape as well. Next year we will be going out within the community, not just to schools but to clubs and organisations, spreading the gospel of the Flyers, and of course that will involve the players. We'll get them out and about in the town and the area, not just the town, the whole county, so we can attract fresh fans and fresh faces to the arena. The crowds last year were great. Very noisy. Everybody you speak to within the Elite League, I mean, it was our first year in the Elite League last year, and we've had nothing but great reports from all the teams, all the coaches and the players about the atmosphere the fans create here. We want to try and, I know it sounds cliched, but we want to try and have a big family here so that we all know what's going on, we can all participate, we can all communicate, we can all help each other and take the club forward, because this club's got a great history. We're coming up to 75 years now, and we want to keep improving on what we've done in the past and emulate the great glories that the players in the past have had. So I apologise that it's taken a wee while to get this to this stage and talking to you, but I can assure you that this will be a regular occurrence now, and I can also promise and assure that everybody's working hard to make Fife Flyers a successful elite team for next season. Right, as you can see, we've come out of the office onto the ice pad, and I'd like to show you our secret weapon for next season. Next year there's not going to be any ice down. We're going to be playing in rollerblades in Sheffield and Nottingham, where these guys are playing skates, ice skates. I'm only kidding, of course. This is the time of the year where the ice is lifted. Next year, or next season rather, we hope to have some sponsors' logos under the ice. So the whole thing's that the ice is melted, broken up, and we're left with the concrete surface underneath. Prior to next season starting, of course, before the ice is laid, we'll hopefully have some under ice logos to put down. So we'll be looking for the artwork from the sponsors then. That'll be painted on the ice, and then the ice will be covered for a brand new surface for next season, and hopefully a successful one for us. And I'm delighted to say I'm off back to the museum again, where we're going to hold an interview with our coach Todd. Todd, it's great to see you here again. The good news for the club is that you'd signed for next season, and you're going to be at the helm. How you feel about that? How are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that as a family we had to think long and hard about it, but we had a bit of unfinished business. Certainly the way my season finished last season, and you know what? I'd mentioned already that hockey's been a big part of my life since I was young. So I think that another season will do me a lot of good. And you know, the Flyers are a great organization, and I'm pleased that they wanted to have me back.
We learned a lot from last season. The way we started, the way the team rallied towards Christmas, and proved that we can compete. This year we're hoping to go into the season with a full-on quota. Yeah,
well, we I think going into last year, we underestimated a number of things and got an awful late jump. I mean, we didn't sign our first guy until the second week in July. So that kind of put us up against it, and our Brits had no experience. But, I mean, that's not excuses, that's just the reality of it. I think that this season, certainly our players have all had a year experience on their belt. They've all been assured that they'll get an opportunity to make the squad, but probably not everybody will. I mean, it's going to be competitive. More is going to be demanded out of everybody, including myself. I've already been told that. And if you want to be successful, that's what has to happen. The club is now, firmly in the league, and it's something that has to be taken seriously. And I've mentioned plenty of times before that the club's got a pretty proud history and a tradition of winning, and that's something that the directors are keen on getting back, and something that is my number one task this season.
Have you identified the type of player that you're looking to bring in?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last year I think that we didn't have enough imports in our lineup to start off with. So numbers are certainly a key to our success this year. Once we got up to 9, after that we got plagued with injuries, so we never ran with our full quota for more than a week or two of the season, which was disappointing. So we're looking to start off with right up there, and we have time. Last year, I'd mentioned earlier in the interview, last year we were just signing to bolster up the lineup and stuff like that. It's nothing against the guys we had. I think we had the right good personnel in. We just didn't have enough of them. This year I have time to do our homework on a lot of guys, make sure that the guy wants to come to Kirkcaldy, wants to be happy here, and wants to contribute on the ice. So there's a lot of homework going on behind the scenes, and we're just looking forward to icing a strong competitive club this season.
Now, as I said, we announced your signing last week,
yep.
And I believe you have another announcement to make today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that most people would always have known it was going to be a case. It's something that we identified early. I mean, this is probably at some point during the season that we wanted Danny Stewart back in the organization. So Danny Stewart has signed on again for another season with us. He'll be assistant coach, and Danny's work ethic on and off the ice speaks for himself. I mean, he took over for me at the end of the last season, and I think he did a commendable job. Certainly, the pressures that the team was facing and a bit of the adversity, I think he did well. I think Danny and I work well together, and it'll be a pretty good partnership this season. With the two of us working together, and being prepared for this season right off the bat. So Danny, a great asset to the club, and it's my hope that he sticks around for years to come, because I think he's the type of individual we should attract to this club.
Great. And he has a depth of knowledge of the Elite League as well with his time at Newcastle and Coventry. Yeah,
well, I mean, he's been around, and he knows the game, and he has. We certainly have different contacts, so that certainly helps out as well. We know different people. We come from different areas, and you know what? I think that and both of us, we're not afraid to tell each other how we feel. So we work well together. So I think Danny's a great, I'd already said it. Danny's a great asset to the club, and just looking forward to working with him and getting this club put together.
Well, Todd, it's absolutely great to see you back here, and I hope this is the first of many interviews we have leading up to a new season. And congratulations on coming back, and the appointment of Danny as well.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.